Hey ladies, my name is Candace. I'm coming from the West Coast, California. I just recently turned 50 years old. I'm giving praise and thanks to the Creator, our God. So, today, right now, tonight, because depending on where you are, the time is different, I want to share this with you guys. If you are between the age of 45 and 50 and you are going through menopause, you are not alone. Everyone goes through it differently. I want to say what I've been going through and how I've been dealing with it, just some of my brief experiences. So, I was having mood swings, I was having hot flashes, whereby it feels like I was being stuck with little like sticky things, hot sticky things. And I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on? My mood swings were just off the Richter scale. I was wilding out on everybody about everything. I was just very low tolerant. But the hormone imbalances threw everything off. However, I knew something was going on with me. I just couldn't like put my hands right on it. So I reached out to my doctor. Thank God for her. Before she retired, and she was telling me prior to how you're getting a little older now. You're not in your 30s, you're not in your 40s, you're in your late 40s, and you'll be almost 50 real soon. Which that time rolled around here is too quick for me. But she was saying that the symptoms that I was having and some of the signs were premenopause, and I'm like, wow, I really am getting up there. And I wasn't really familiar with menopause the way I am now. My mother went through it, but I never seen her go through what I have experienced in this last year and a half. The last year has been so not just hectic and horrific, but it's been just like, man, I got to figure this out, basically, long story short. So I inquired about some medications I could probably take just to kind of like balance things since the hormones is off. And unfortunately, the only two options that were available, I had to decline because it caused cancer. Though the doctor said it's over a period of time, I still didn't want to chance it because cancer runs in my family. And I just didn't want to chance it. And really, I'm a holistic person, but I needed something to help me because I was about to lose my mind. I came so close. So, a friend of mine who's a little older than me, I was telling her what was going on, and she suggested I take Primrose and Bukasha, something like that. Anyway, I bought both of them at Sprouts, and immediately the Primrose helped. It was just like an instant result. I took them for about 4 days, and I was really feeling good. I was feeling like I was back to my normal self, everything. Then all of a sudden, boom, I start having headaches, and I'm like, why am I getting headaches? And it would be like a headache on one side, then go to the other side, then it would just be like a all the way across headache. So I'm like, oh no, it has to be the pills because prior to I wasn't having headaches. My menopause symptoms were primarily the hot flashes. I had to have AC, I had to have a fan and the AC, and I had to wear thin clothing like I am now, really thin clothing or no clothing because I would just sweat like crazy. And just to show you how serious it is, my dad and I had gone to lunch once, and I was sitting over there like a zombie, sweating and burning up. And he was like, "Are you okay?" And I'm looking at him like, couldn't respond. He's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "I'm having a flash, Daddy. You wouldn't even understand." And he felt so sorry that he couldn't help me. But menopause is for real. And I was taking it lightly, but the more I was experiencing symptoms and they were worsened, I was like, I really, really got to figure this out. So, as I was saying, I had taken the Primrose. That helped, but I had to stop taking it because of the headaches. So, I haven't been on it for about a week and a half now. And slowly, gradually, the flashes are coming back. They're not as bad, nowhere near. On a scale from 1 to 10, I'll say they're probably at about maybe a 4 or 5. But what I try to do is keep the house cool. Once again, wear light, thin clothing, drink a lot of water, and utilize my steam sauna. That's like a steamer to detox my body and just like flush everything out. I'm trying to eat more vegetables because I'm a vegetable lover. So I'm doing more vegetables. I'm doing some juicing here and there. When my good friend, spiritual sister Shauna, makes juices, which is the bomb, she normally lets me know, and I'll drink some like all just straight green juice. So those little things are helping. Also, too, Menopause can make you go into a major depression. And I did experience that. And I had to talk to a therapist. I had to talk to a therapist. I had to get back on my journaling, all those little things, just the simple little things, but all that helped. So I'm saying to my sister, to all you guys out there who might be going through it or having little symptoms, or there's something going on, you can't figure it out, you're between the age of 45 and 50, look and see if it's the symptoms of menopause. And if it is, figure out what works best for you, but address the problem, because if not, it will take advantage and take control of you, mind, body, soul, and spirit. All right. I know I've, said a lot. I've tried to sum it up and keep it as short and sweet as I possibly could. And I want to say to my sisters, keep shining out there. If you're not shining, repolish yourself and get back up and try whatever you need to try again. But if you're dealing with menopause, seek help, get help, figure out what works for you. Until next time, peace out, love, and blessings each and every time. See ya, West Coast Cali.